7 things you need to know about the nature of faith that will put you in command. Number 1, faith is a mystery. A mystery is something that you don't quite understand, yet you know it is real. A husband and a wife can't explain how a child is formed in the womb of a woman, yet they do the act and have the result. So faith is a mystery. Even though you don't understand everything about faith, use it and faith will give you the result. 1 Timothy 3 verse 9, holding the mystery of faith in a pure conscience. So know that. Number 2, faith is a seed. A seed works only when sown. Faith only works when you put it to use, when you put it to work. Matthew 17:20. If you have faith as a grain of a mustard, seed, that faith will give you the results when you engage it, when you put it to work, when you sow it. So faith is a seed. The third thing you need to know about the nature of faith is that faith is a principle. A principle is an underlying truth that's unchanging forever. Faith is a principle. Hebrews 4 verse 2. The word must be mixed with faith if it must work. The word they heard did not profit them, not be mixed with faith. This principle works only when engaged. Faith is a principle. Engage it as it ought to be engaged, and result will be speaking. Number 4, faith is a substance and an evidence. You may not understand that faith is real, just like these words I'm speaking is real. A child goes to school from nursery 1 until he finishes university, comes out maybe as a medical doctor because of what words programmed into him or her. You see, word is a thing. Words are realities. Faith is a reality. Faith is a substance. Once you put it to work, you are going to see the reality of that faith. If you can put it to use, you will see that it's a substance. Faith, Hebrews 11 verse 1. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So faith brings the unseen into the seen. Faith is a substance. Number 5 thing about the nature of faith that you must understand is that faith is a work. A work is done to produce results. There's an end to work, results. So when you do the work of faith, you see the result of faith. Hebrews 4:11, let us labor therefore to enter into that rest. It's a labor into the rest of God, God's rest. John 6:29, this is the work of God, that you believe. Believe that Christ was sent by God. That is a work of God. So faith is a work, and until you do the work, you are unfit for the result. Number 6, faith is a fight. You fight to win. 1 Timothy 6 verse 12, fight the good fight of faith. Faith is a fight. Until you fight, you are not going to win. Until you engage, you can be victorious. We overcome the world by our faith. 1 John chapter 5 and verse 4. Finally, number 7, faith is a rest. Hebrews 4 verse 7. Let us labor therefore to enter into the rest. Faith is a rest. Faith gives you rest. If you can live by faith, you will have your rest. Until you begin to live by faith, you are going to live worrying, fretting, panicking, doing all sorts of things that won't give you any result. My prayer for you is that you will understand that these 7 things about the nature of faith is what makes faith unique. Be blessed in Jesus' mighty name. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on all social media platforms for more of this. God bless you. I love you. Peace.